that rapture. You guys enjoy it? I was gonna do a video. I thought about it and I was like, it's dumb. But I want to talk about what that means. What is this thrill of the rapture? What is all this about? Well, that's something that they made up in the 1800s, I believe. I think that there's a thing among MAGA that they don't care about the reality of the future. I think that Trumpism is basically like a white man's version of smoke if you got him. And that now your electricity's going up because he's going to burn all the fossil fuels up for his friends, making money for them. I don't think anything about MAGA is sustainable. I just don't. I don't think there's anything sustainable about what he's doing. And that's just what it is. So, you know, that what I'm saying is that one thing I always try to tell y'all is the idea of like at some point Trump isn't gonna hurt people and they'll get it and they'll like move away from Trump or they'll like stop being Republican. They'll be like, I get it. Some of them will. Most of them will. Trumpism is steeped in hate and racism and homophobia and all that stuff. It's so much of it. It really is. It's steeped in hate, and that's why you have the rise of these all-white cities. I have no problem. There's one in Tennessee, I think, and there's one in Arkansas, I think. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. They've had license to be racist. They got to kind of, you know, be themselves, let the freak flag fly, and Trump has given them license to do that. And there's, you know, civil rights division. He's pretty much told us that no one's coming to help us, no one's evaluating society. We have to deal with it. Racism is the rule of the day. And so, also, I think white folks know that this isn't catching on. MAGA's not catching on. And I'm not even saying that because of the recession or the government shutdown is coming or any of that. I'm saying just the things you see on a regular basis. It's not catching on. They know it. They pimp their religion, they pimp their laws, meaning that everything that this white man stood for is not gone to get Trump back in office. Calling him daddy, saying he's a dictator, you know. I've said it before, how everything Trump is doing is just stuff they said Obama was going to do. They said Obama, remember he did this speech talking about National Police Force? They said it's national something. It's National Police Force, see? They had, they said he's going to go after his enemies with the IRS. Trump is literally saying if you go against Israel and this genocide, he'll withhold federal funds. He said that, not me. Surveillance and all that, you got all this fucking, what's this shit called? You had the fucking, these flock cameras, Palantir cameras and stuff. He said, remember they said, was it Jade Helm? That they were going to have like, it was like a rehearsal of martial law and all that. Trump has ski masked gunmen on our streets, kidnapping people. So everything this white man ever told, they said it'd be civil martial law camps and all that stuff. They're building them in these states. They're actually building them. That's already done. So everything that they said about Obama, Trump does it. Meaning that white people, those guys, they're okay with authoritarianism as long as it means being ruled by themselves. They don't have a problem with what I just said. They have a problem with it being done by a black man. That's the point. You know, that's what I learned. That's the point. To me, all I'm saying, these all-white towns. All-white towns, I think they know there's gonna be a throwback. There's gonna be some revenge. People are pissed, and like we might get the first gay president or a real socialist run for office or something. That may happen. That may really actually happen because Trump is gonna fuck the country up so profoundly, spectacularly poorly. He's gonna do it, and everybody's gonna see it. And so this is what you'll get. You'll get cascade back to the left. To me, I think that's what the all-white towns are for. Well, say like that's showing you how everybody's getting like sequestered in their own little camps. I don't think so. I don't hate anybody. I know they hate me. I can deal with anybody. You know, I don't fear those people at all. Even years ago, I don't. It's, yo, you have a problem. I don't have a problem. I got all kinds of different friends. I don't have a problem. I love diversity. I love different cultures and traditions. You know, it makes life interesting. I think that, you know, dealing with people from different backgrounds and things like that, I think it makes life fun. You know, I think it develops me. And if you're threatened by this, like one guy was talking about how the Latino are taking their jobs, I'm like, if you're threatened by some guy making $10 an hour working in an orange field or something, then that means you're a lowlife. Because I've been to some of these farms in California and other sites when I was in Charlotte. If you're threatened by that, what I dealt with on there, either you don't know any Latinos, you never talked to any of them, or you're really a lowlife. You got some bad stuff in your history, and you barely have a job. That's what that means. If you're saying you're not a person that's like that means you're a lowlife. If you're saying that, it's not anything bad on them. It's telling me like, man, you're already at the bottom. You're a lowlife. I just, for me,